Welcome to HortTube, where we talk all things gardening. My name is Jim Putnam. This video is a video on planting in clay soils. This is an abbreviated version of a video I've already made that's about 25 minutes long. If you need some information on what tools to buy and more details on the amendments, I've linked that video below. So I'm going to be planting this pink snow camellia in this area right here, and I know all the way around the foundation of this house is very heavy clay. So I've got my soil amendments here, I have the appropriate tools, and I have my plant. I have a layer of pine straw under here. We're going to want to clear it out with the garden rake. This is the spot I'm going to be digging in. As you can see, I can force this trenching shovel down in the ground a little bit at a time, like that, and pull back on it. I can make progress. If I was trying to use a regular 10 or 12 inch spade, there's no way I could push it down into this. This is very heavy red clay under this little bit of black soil on the top where my mulch has broken down over the years, but you can see right here, that's that heavy, thick red clay. It doesn't drain very well, and when we dig that hole, we're actually digging a space where all the water is going to easily collect. Now here's the pick end of the pickaxe here. I'm basically just going to raise this thing and pretty much let it drop in on its own, and when it goes down in, I'm just going to pull back on it like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and take the axe into this and just kind of go around the edge. I'll come back to my trenching shovel and just clean out the hole. Just leave it in the container and set it there. And we're probably still an inch to go to get the top of that root ball level with the old soil line. Now I'm down to some other layer of a different clay. This happens around new construction where they move soil back and forth and you end up with weird layers. But that's what soil amendments are for. Okay, we're down plenty deep enough now. So that's it right there. We're down deep enough that the top of the root ball on the plant is even with the old soil line. And we're probably about 1.5 times the width of the container. That's totally adequate. I'm going to use some of this pine bark soil conditioner and just kind of go around the edge. That really should be adequate right there, those two things together. And really, they'll get mixed in as we plant. I'm not even going to do much mixing it in. I'm actually going to put some soil back into this hole just a little bit, inch and a half, so that this ends up a little bit when we put it in the hole. Normally on camellias, they're not very root bound, but this one actually has some matted roots along the side. So I'm going to lay it here just like that, and that should get these going outward. And now it is in fact sitting up an inch and a half from where we started. I'm just going to start taking the soil that I have around the edge of it and just slowly knocking it in. At this point, I'm going to take my foot here and just keep rotating this around in a circle. Now I'm going to come back and clean off the top here so that nothing that wasn't covered when I took it out of the container is covered. It stays uncovered the whole process. With this hardwood mulch, what we don't want to do is that little piling it up on the stem like that. After we mulch, we want to come toward this middle of this plant and just pull it away from the stem, so that I just put that back exactly like the top of it was in the container. And usually I can use the back of the steel tine rake, where it's just that flat metal bar right there. I just drag the water hose over to the base of the one I just planted, and I just let it run very slowly for a long time, and I saturate the entire space all the way around the plant. So that's the very basics of planting shrubs or trees or perennials in clay-based soils. Thank you for watching my video, and if it was helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for future videos. And if you think the video would help someone else, please share it. Thank you for watching.